Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Breaking news, Virgil van Dijk's contract update. Liverpool captain speaks out on Saudi rumors. Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk has expressed his desire to extend his stay at Anfield and extend his contract under Arne Slot, in a bid to maintain his current level before the 2026 World Cup. With only 9 months remaining on his current contract, the Dutch skipper caught the eye of clubs in the Saudi Pro League over the summer, following his contemplation of a future at both club and international level after the Netherlands Euro 2024 semi-final defeat by England and Jurgen Klopp's exit from Liverpool. The towering centre-back can start talks with overseas teams in January regarding a pre-contractual agreement, ramping up the pressure on Liverpool's top brass Michael Edwards and newly appointed sporting director Richard Hughes to tie down key players like Van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yet the 33-year-old has now emphatically stated his ambition to captain Holland into the next World Cup, while pledging his allegiance to Liverpool under the guidance of new manager Slot. Netherlands boss Ronald Koeman axed Steven Bergwijn from his most recent squad after the former Tottenham man headed to the Saudi Pro League, with Van Dijk effectively turning down interest from the Middle East by confirming his plans to continue at the heart of defense for his national team. Van Dijk declared, "At both teams I am still Virgil van Dijk, the big leader. And I certainly want to remain that for the next 2 years. I am human, I have emotions too. You start thinking all kinds of things, especially just after a game like the elimination by England in the very last minute. I also understand that it came across unclear on how I stood in all this, because after the match I was so disappointed and full of emotion. It perhaps came across as if it had been my last international match. I did have doubts that night and I did hint at that." He found solace in family time, saying, "It's very good that I went on holiday the next day, was able to spend time with my children, my family, which is the most important thing in my life. I was able to share it and then very quickly things calmed down." The Dutch defender has felt a new lease of life under Slot after Klopp's unexpected departure from Liverpool last season. Van Dijk reflected on the pivotal moment when Holland boss Koeman convinced him to stay focused on his national career, which played a crucial role in Liverpool's efforts to secure his future at the club. "It was a very long and intense season last year, including the Euros," Van Dijk confessed. "I focus on the team and the boys so much. I always tried to talk and I'm constantly busy with everyone. I've had that responsibility for years. As captain, it's the team first and then yourself, but it should not be at the expense of your own performance. In my opinion, I have always managed that very well. When I am in a bubble during the European Championship, I feel very responsible for all sorts of things. That can sometimes bring some difficult moments. Did that come at the expense of my game? I am someone who does not look for excuses easily and I am realistic. From a footballing point of view, it could have been better personally. I have come to that conclusion. Not that things went badly, not at all, but the expectations are very high and I wasn't able to live up to that. The moment I started talking to the national coach, I was already fine with it. It is quite normal that the national coach and the captain make an analysis about how the European Championship went. But it is also about the confidence you get, and you look at your own ability and ask whether you are still important enough. I am very much important, on and off the pitch. I don't like to say that about myself, but I am. The responsibility at the club and at the national team is still super big." If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.